Hey, it's Chris Doherty, Doherty Properties, coming to you with a December 2022 market report where I compare the data from 2021 with 2022 to give you the latest information of what's happening in Middlesex County of Massachusetts. And I pulled this data using the multiple listing, which is the MLS pin in the area we're in, where we take the information by pulling solds, contingents, actives, so we get a sense of where the market is and heading. So a couple of things that I want to go over with you first is that we are seeing an increase in listing inventory pretty significantly from 2021 to 2022 in the single family market, where we have a variable about 55% more listed than there was last year. So up about 55%. That's a pretty big move, but a good sign for the market as we get more listings, because before we didn't have any. Okay, we're seeing days on market. Last year was 59 days in the single family market. Today it's 72. Okay. This is really a result of interest rates. The rise in interest rates has affected some buyers' ability to afford housing, so they've been removed from the market. And then people at certain price points are being elevated to lower levels. That's resulting in some more inventory coming on the market. Days on market is expanding a little bit. But here's the interesting thing, and this is what the Fed is trying to control. Prices are continuing to climb. The average list price is up 12.7%. In Middlesex County, $170,000 over where it was last year, okay? So these prices are getting higher and causing some more resistance, which is causing some of the homes to sit on the market a little longer and causing things to take a little bit longer to sell because of that, okay? Now, I talked to you guys in these reports about an absorption rate and monthly supply. In 2021, we're at a 0.55 month supply. Right now, we're at a 0.97, okay? So we definitely are seeing an increase in supply and inventory, but we are still at seller's market in Middlesex County in Massachusetts, all right? Usually, if we have a monthly supply that is under 3, we consider that a seller's market. And you can see here we're still a 0.9 month supply, not a full month, which puts us squarely in the seller's market, okay? Some other interesting trends that are happening: new listings taken is down, okay? So down almost 9%, which means there's fewer listings coming to market this year than last year. The inventory that is creeping up is just sitting longer. That's why there's some more of it. It's not moving as fast. But the reason is that what we have been finding with a lot of sellers is that they are looking and saying, you know what, I might have a 2 or 3% interest rate, and if I want to buy something, I'm going to have to pay a 6% interest rate or a little less or more, and that isn't as appealing to them. So we're seeing few sellers come to market because they don't want to lose that amazing interest rate that they got during that year of incredibly low interest rates that were being provided, okay? So as a result of that, we're seeing fewer listings taken. Last year, there was 12,678 listings taken in Middlesex County. In 2022, as of December 5th, there was 11,579. That's an 8.67% decrease in the number of listings that are taken. Again, of the listings that were taken, there was a 13% increase in price, which is $118,000 higher. So somebody listed their house in 2021. In 2022, they're listing that same home for 12.96% higher, okay? But overall, we are seeing some tension as a result of interest rates. We're seeing things slow down a little bit. We're seeing things normalize. But this is to be expected because you have to understand the fundamentals of where we were. Pre-pandemic and in the pandemic, the government was keeping interest rates incredibly low, in that 2 to 3% range. They were giving money to the market to help keep mortgage rates lower. And that stimulus was making things very affordable on a monthly basis. Now that interest rates are climbing, it's causing a little bit of friction. It's still a seller's market. There are still a lot of buyers, but buyers that could afford in those lower levels now can't, so they've been removed from the market. People that could afford $1 million now can afford $8, $6. And so there's a little bit of a pushing down of this. But what we have seen in the company over the past few weeks is some buyers took a break because they were getting so tired of putting offer and losing 50, 70, 100,000 on the list. Now they're coming back. So we're seeing a return of buyers to the market over the past few weeks in a pretty significant and dramatic way. And that's showing out in the data too, okay? So if you're looking at the single family market, still a seller's market, but we are starting to see inventory creep up, and we're also seeing prices continuing to climb, okay? Naturally, the goal of the Fed is to see if they can slow that climb in pricing that we've been seeing. Condo market, pretty similar. Listing units are up 27%. So there was 434 listed units on December 5th. There's 553 on December 5th today, which is 27% more. Days on market is exactly the same. It was 70 days on market in 2021. It's 70 days in 2022. And list price, guess what? Up 22%. Okay, in Middlesex County, that was a change from $723,000 to $877,000. Okay, pretty significant increase. And if you look at listing units taken, which means how many were taken up till date, it's down. We have a 15% reduction in the number of condos that are taken on the market, which is, inevitably why this is such a confusing market. It's okay, things are sitting a little longer, but there's less coming to market, which is causing this inventory crunch that you've been hearing about, okay? And I'll just bring you quickly to the multifamily market in Middlesex County so you can get a sense there. The multifamily market has been the most unchanged in our market. Listing units as of today is down slightly 5%. There was 168 listing units on this day, December 5th of 2021, 168, and today it's 159. Average days on market is up a little bit. It was 64, now it's 72. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're going to see some improvement of numbers in the spring. That's contrary to what a lot of people think, but because of we're seeing interest rates come down at least temporarily here, but that's going to have an impact 60 to 90 days out. We're seeing the return of buyers to the market who kind of took a little reprieve to see if they can get an opportunity here. We're historically in winter, which tends to be slower in general. But if the weather holds and we don't have a lot of blizzards or snow, which so far we've been lucky, knock on wood, here in Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire, I think it has a recipe to be a very strong spring market. And if I'm right, which is contrary to what a lot of people believe, then you will have wished that you were buying now before that spring market resurges, okay? So the news here is a normalizing of the market is what I call it. You're no longer getting the 30, 40, 50 offers, but you still are getting 1, 2, 3 in a property priced extremely well and looking really good. You're gonna still get multitude of offers. That's what would happen in a normal market, okay? So things are still moving nicely in Massachusetts and New Hampshire with some changes. If you have any questions, please reach out. Please like the video, and always look forward to seeing you all in the days ahead.